All right, what's going on, guys? It's Luke here. We had two trades today. We had one break even on funded, and then we had one winning trade on Eval. And literally bottom tick the entry. I have no idea how I got this lucky. Like, it was insane, but I did this on stream, like in the Discord, and I was saying the whole time my TP is 770.75. Anybody who's in there that will tell you that I was saying that level, 770.75. I had this marked out on my chart, and you can see the executions right here. And this was the break even trade, and yeah, everything's in there. So coming into the day, I didn't really have a strict bias, although we had data highs and data lows below from 8:30 news. So basically, we were coming in and we were respecting this 1 hour gap. Like, if we start from the higher time frame, the daily was pushing through this daily bullish gap, and we were kind of pushing down. The 4 hour was kind of bearish because we were reacting off this 4 hour gap. We looked on the 1 hour and we were respecting out of this 1 hour. So I was like, okay, if we continue to respect higher, potentially we can seek longs towards the data high, which was like right here. We had this hourly high and then Asia. But if we want to trade through this gap, I'm going to be seeking for data lows. And like the conditions today were just really bad. Like the market just was really shitty. So market opens up. We initially just run to the upside, take out data high. We displace down. I faded the shorts here, obviously, because a lot of people probably tried to short this. I believe ES took out Asia. I don't know at this point, but I faded these. Then we ended up trading. I'm like, okay, I don't want a long here because we have all these relative equal lows and we have data low. So price ends up trading up and we end up taking out Asia high right here. And I believe, no, we took out Asia high. So I was like, okay, I don't want a long unless we continue up. We displace higher. We look for a pullback and we continue to the next draw on liquidity, which is this swing high up here. So I was like, otherwise, I'm going to potentially look for a rotation back down because we have relative equal lows resting right above data low. So we ended up getting this 2 minute inversion right here. And I took this on funded, but I de-risked heavily on this because I was like, I just didn't like how I didn't want to force on a reversal because I was like, okay, I don't know if we're going to go higher here for sure, but I'm going to take this 2 minute inversion. We got a strong displacement close. We're reacting off Asia high. We have relative equal lows leading into the data low from 8:30. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take this. So price ends up going in our favor, and this right here was going to be my break even. But as you can see, we end up getting an SMT get put in against us. So if you look right here, NQ fails to take out that low. We look at ES. ES takes out that low aggressively. So I'm like, okay, I'm going break even right here. And obviously we get stopped out break even, and we would have got stopped out of the trade. So unless we had our stop above the high. But yeah, so we managed that well. From there, price comes down. We end up trading up, and the conditions were just terrible at this point. I just did not like how price was moving. But then we kind of get this second opportunity. But at this point, I hop on an eval because I just don't like how price is flowing. Like if you look at this, there's no clear direction. I want to see price displace higher and give us longs, or give a clear displacement down so I can short. So basically, we end up getting this SMT again. So NQ fails to take out these highs. We look at ES. ES takes out these highs. So I'm like seeing that price is trading within this 1 minute bullish fair value gap. So I'm like, okay, if we run through this and we aggressively can like displace through this, I'm gonna look to short. This wasn't the greatest entry, but I took the entry there. And the thing was, ES had also inversed that 1 minute gap. So I was like, okay, there's a high probability that we're probably going to want to run down, at least for ES to want to rebalance this 5 minute right here. And NQ really doesn't have any unfilled gaps except this 1 minute right here. So maybe they both run down and we can at least get break even, and then we can hold towards the data low. So I take the entry here. I end up in a bit of drawdown right here. This would have been a better entry off this displacement, but we let this kind of play out, and I go break even right here. And so for me, I only threw one con on this, even though it was eval. Normally I size in heavier, but yesterday I was messing around on trying silver out, and I ended up losing just some stupid shit. I was just trying it out, so I needed to make 2,300 or something. I don't remember exactly. I have to double check, but if you do the math on it, you'll see. But I'll double check later. I'll post it. But 2,300 to basically put me up 1,500 for the day for the consistency. So my TP was literally exactly at 770.75. That was giving me the exact profit I needed. So again, I enter off this 1 minute inversion, SMT off the highs. You could have entered here. I go break even here, and I just let this hold. I just hold it. We flush lower. I get super lucky. Normally, I only TP a few points of the draw. So if the draw here was 752, I probably would have put my TP like 62, 61. So I got lucky. I got saved because of that consistency. Again, you need to make 1500. This was a top step eval, so I couldn't do anything, and I wanted to hit the 1500 for the day, so I needed the 23 because I was down 8 from just messing around on silver, not knowing like really what the fuck I was doing. So I don't really take evals seriously. That's why I took this kind of risky setup. Although it wasn't a horrible setup, it wasn't the greatest because of the conditions. But I'll run through this again really quick. Basically, price is delivering off this 1 hour gap. We come up, we sweep out data highs, we sweep out Asia highs, so I'm potentially looking at a rotation here down. First entry on the fundeds, 2-minute inversion. I go break even after we put this SMT. Stops us out break even is what it is. From there, I'm just not a fan of the conditions, but I hop on the eval. Again, I'm looking at this like I want to make the 1500 or nothing. That's just the way I personally approach evals. So we get this 1-minute inversion right here. Again, I did this on live in the Discord. So I enter here. Again, this would have probably been a better entry. I go break even here and I hold to 770.75, which was literally the bottom tick. I just got insanely lucky, so I can't lie. Otherwise, for funded though, my TP, like I said, would probably have been around here. So if I started to see price reject, I probably would have just got out like right around here. So I would have lost a few points, but I wouldn't have let this run to break even, regardless. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. Again, break even funded and then a winning trade on eval. So happy with that. And that's it for me, guys. Alpha Futures sale is still on until tomorrow, I believe, the 31st. So if you guys want 20% off, use code LukeX at checkout. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. We'll run some live trading again soon. So go join the Discord. Links in the pinned comment. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.